am Sydney Rogers, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It is July 29th, 2020, and we are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studios, where I am joined by Jim Senacropi and Katherine Chase of the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail for another Wine Wednesday, which also means it's the end of the month already. Today's show is brought to you by Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. If you haven't joined their new VIP club yet, now is the time. You can sign up today to never miss any updates on special events they have going on, new menu items, menu reviews, and much more. You can go to www.cicinos.com to sign up today. And welcome.
Thank you.
We missed you. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you.
Yeah. It's been a month.
It's been a whole month.
A long
It's been a long month, yeah. But you have brought us some stuff to
I have brought quite a treat.
Cool down from the hot month we've had since we've seen you last.
It's actually really nice out today.
I know, right?
A good thing, I brought wine slushies.
Yes.
So they didn't melt in my car.
A remarkable amount, too.
A remarkable amount.
This show's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So 8 of our wineries have wine slushies. Montezuma, Swedish Hill, Varick, Knapp, Buttonwood, Hosmer, Lucas, and Americana.
Wow.
All have wine slushies. And they mostly all have multiple slushies.
Clearly, as you can see by this
so we
spread.
all have a little different array of stuff to sample.
15 total different...
There's 15 total different flavors
sample.
here.
Woo!
Yes.
You didn't want us to try all 15? You had to figure
out.
out.
Yeah, I mean, I overthought the 8 already. I'm like, that's a lot. But it's not like it's 100% wine.
Right, right.
So like the wineries, all the slushies vary as well. Some have different additives like Kool-Aid, lemonade, like a lemon lime soda, simple syrup, fruit juice, fresh fruit, or none at all. So even if you have the same flavor on your palate, which I don't think you do, it'll taste different.
Wow.
Obviously, they're the best when you go there to sample them, but you could make them at home.
Yep.
I got a couple pro tips from the wineries to making them at home. Buttonwood, for example, for theirs, they would add an entire bottle of the wine plus 2 cups of soda, mix it up in a gallon bag, and put it in the freezer. That's how they would make it.
And it never freezes solid because of the alcohol? Is that the idea?
Yeah, it'll freeze solid enough to be a slushie.
Right.
Obviously, it's not going to be the same. They have expensive slushie machines that make these. And a little extra love as well. Another option is the blender. You can do various ratios of wine to ice to water. You can add liquor if you wanted, or whatever.
Right.
You know, there's so many different ways. And Varick, for example, sells slushie mixes.
Yes, I knew someone had like is it pre-made mixes already?
So you just add, check my notes, top with water, shake and freeze.
Oh, okay. So that's like the easiest way for the people.
They have 4 flavors: blueberry, pomegranate, peach, sangria, and strawberry.
I'm excited to try the peach.
The wine slushie is pretty much a new phenomenon, I think, in the world of wine, right?
Yeah.
I just remember starting to see them around this area, maybe
a few years.
7-8 years ago.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, like, I like it when it's hot, but some of the wineries do carry them in the winter. Just like ice cream. You kind of like ice cream every once in a while in the winter.
I love me ice cream all times.
Yeah. So this is kind of like wine ice cream. And actually, Montezuma, you can put their wine on ice cream. They have like I just saw it when I was picking up. To do a little,
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
it sounds so good. I'm excited.
So
to try
these are
them.
in no particular order. They're really in order from north to south on the list, but you may sample as you please.
We should start on the left and go right. Go winery by winery.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, because we're all at the same winery.
Yeah, we're all at the same wineries.
We're like going on a wine trail right now.
Kind of.
I love it.
And I'm so sorry, everyone, that you can't actually do just a wine slushie wine tour, but you could if you just bought them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get this little individual size.
I'm going to say I am so nervous I'm going to spill on myself. That's just
This is a Montezuma Fat Frog.
Yourself.
Or no, Diamond. I got the Montezuma Diamond.
You want me to control myself?
So my office is at Knapp, and they just recently got a slushie machine. So I get to sample their slushies a lot, and so they'll give them to me in cups like this. And I actually like them like this because I can get the texture of the slushie in my mouth versus in the straws where it's still a little more liquidy, and I kind of like being able to feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yum. Fat Frog is a classic, I feel like, of Montezuma. Mm-hmm. You guys got the Diamond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's really sweet, but so refreshing.
You want your slushie to be a little sweet, right?
And in a lot of cases, if you don't know what you want, you can ask them to swirl it.
Oh.
That's usually what I do. If I don't know what I want, like at Montezuma, they'll just Fat Frog Red, Diamond, Fat Frog Red, Diamond.
Oh,
give you a little bit of both.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's thick enough where it won't actually just completely mix together.
This was delicious. I think this is exactly what I wanted right now. I don't know.
Even though you knew in advance.
And
don't forget, I have your oyster crackers to cleanse your palate if you need them.
Oh, yeah. I just cleansed my palate before moving on to the Swedish Hill Sangria Smash.
You have the sangria, and I have the Jackass White.
Yeah, I made sure that you guys each always had the different ones since you were the other ones.
See.
And you don't have to drink all of one.
Well, that sounds like a challenge.
These are good. This sangria smash is excellent. And you got the Jackass White, which is Niagara, which is one.
A winner?
No, I like Niagara wine, like the tastes like Concord grapes.
It's very grapey.
Yeah, I always get made fun of. I bet in a slushie that's fantastic.
It's delicious.
So some of these are a little more liquidy than usual, but I did have to somehow get them here. So
you did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job. Honestly, they're all pretty frozen on my end still.
Dear officers, I didn't even speed to get here, but I was quick about it because I had to go all the way down to Americana and back to make sure I got them all.
Oh, and you got them all today?
I got them all today.
Yeah. That would
and I had a cooler full of ice in the car, and they've held up actually relatively well. I'm surprised.
I knew it already on my second one.
Drunk.
Brain freeze.
Oh.
Drunk. Come on now. No.
This next one, now we moved to Varick Winery, right?
I'm going to go
and
down.
I have the strawberry.
Me too.
Made from the Varick Blush.
I have a sangria made from their Varick
I'm very
Red.
excited to try. Oh, yes. Every time I look down, it just gets better and better. So let me try it.
This is great too. I mean, really.
I don't super love sweet wines, but I love them in slushy form. It's totally
in the summer.
My tongue is so cold I can't talk.
This one's really good, and I don't think I've ever had a strawberry one.
Yeah, that one's really
good.
And
it almost tastes like a candy that I used to eat when I was younger. I don't. Oh, it's probably those little strawberry candies.
Oh yeah,
like that your grandparents
would
always have. That's exactly what this tastes like, and that's delicious.
I have anybody knows what I'm talking about.
So you can get drunk real easy on wine slushies because they go down so easy.
You could, because I mean, in some cases these don't have another liquid in them. It's literally just wine and ice.
I like that.
And it's when it's hot, you kind of gotta suck it down.
But you'll drink it faster than you would sipping on a glass of wine.
But like the brain freeze comes in, and it might be too sweet for some people. So I couldn't see myself maybe drinking tons of these in one day.
Oh yeah.
Right,
like this weekend, I went to Lodi Point and I veered off to get a wine slushie on the way there.
I did not know where that story was going. I was like, you had too many wine slushies and you veered off.
No, I just had the one. I got it before I went to the lake.
Love it. So did you say Nap just recently started?
Yes.
Moving on to Nap, we got Peach Bellini
and
here.
theirs actually rotates. So this was this week's
I have
selection.
Black Cherry.
I got peach.
Oh, they rotate different flavors than just these two?
Yep. So in the past they had a Superstition, which was their Concord grape. They did one. I was on vacation, unfortunately. It was like a limoncello one, which I'm bummed I missed. And Naps actually has fresh fruit in it. Ooh, so once you get into the actual icy part, you will taste some actual peach chunks and actual black cherry chunks.
Tastes like black cherry ice cream, which I'm obsessed with.
I love black cherry. I wish I got that one instead of the peach Bellini. Although the peach Bellini's good, but I love anything cherry.
So do I, and I get made fun of so much when I'm like, get me the cherry ice cream.
You get made fun of for cherry ice cream?
Yeah, they're like, who gets that? And I'm like, me.
Did you know that Max Custard has a cherry milkshake?
Ooh.
My sister likes that. That's how I know that.
Wow. Just down the road from the old studio here.
I'm going to have to get that, too. Oh, this is delicious. I have,
the black. Are you on the black cherry from Nap?
Yeah. You want me to throw it over to you, see if you could catch it?
No, I got some cherry coming up.
I think you do have a black cherry in there somewhere.
And the next one from Buttonwood Grove is blackberry.
We all have the blackberry made out of their blackberry briar. They used to have two, but this was their more popular option, so this is their only slushie option.
All right.
It's very, very sweet. I had some.
Oh, boy.
I definitely didn't have any in the car on the way here.
Almost like you could put it on ice cream.
I would probably never pick blackberry because I never really love it. But
look at the beautiful dark color.
Oh, yeah. The color is great.
It's still really good. Definitely very sweet.
Melted a little bit.
They've all had really cool colors. Like, honestly, this Lucas one, I'm not going to go to it yet, but, like, this color is beautiful.
On our sheet, we have the Hosmer's raspberry is very vibrant. They add a simple syrup in there to kind of give it a better color. It looks better in person than on our screen here.
Well, maybe our screen we're looking at isn't as good as what they're seeing.
Let's hope.
Okay, that blackberry was really good, too.
The thing about it is that they're all good. Like, there hasn't been one that's even wouldn't love to drink.
But they're all different kind of, too.
Yeah, very
just because they have those different additives.
It's a fun thing about slushies. People love slushies, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told Liam, he was here for a few minutes before this, and I told him we were doing slushie tasting, and he was like, can I come on the show? And I was like,
sure.
Well, unfortunately, it's adult slushies. He's like, what the heck is adult slushie? It's like, not for you. Sorry.
So, Americana does have a raspberry lemonade, a virgin raspberry lemonade slushie for the kids who want one.
Look, it's perfect. See, I'm going to have to tell him that now.
Exactly.
We could have had maybe one come. Sorry.
Could have. So sorry. I didn't know. It's your fault for not telling me.
This is a pretty color. This is peach. I've been waiting to try a peach because I didn't get one at the Nap. So I'm excited.
So the Hosmer peach slushie.
Yeah, because
and we had the raspberry, which was great. This is fun.
Woo! Yep, love me some peach. This tastes like a peach, like schnapps. Is that what it's called? Schnapps. Schnapps.
I think you're thinking of schnapps and Snapple mixed together.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever that is.
It's definitely just a fun way to drink wine. Mm-hmm. And generally it is sweeter wines, but the first weekend Nap did their slushies, they did a frosé, so a frozen rosé.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And actually, once we get to Americana, their sangria has Revolutionary Red, Barn Raisin Red, and a Baco blend. So it has some drier reds in there for those who don't like super sweet. And again, if you make it at home, don't add anything that's sweetened to it. Yeah. And you could easily make a drier slushie.
Would you say Varick, you think, has the most variety of different slushies?
So they only have 2 that rotate, but they have the 4 listed as mixers you could buy.
Blueberry pomegranate, peach, sangria,
so
and
it looks
strawberry.
like most of them
is made with Varick White.
Peach.
Most have 2.
Yeah, most have.
Some rotate,
You should talk to your people and maybe get some type of flight type thing going where...
Slushy flight?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, sure.
Well, we got Lucas next.
He's
and
like,
this
well,
is
then we won't be special if they get a flight because we got one.
Yeah, we got black cherry from Lucas. I had black cherry from Lucas made with their tugboat red.
I love how casual we are with just like, all right, you can go to the next one. This is what I'm so excited. Look at the color. That's like, can you see it? Tiffany blue. I just did a YouTuber thing where they cover it so you can see.
I know.
Tiffany blue. This is beautiful. I would get it just for the color.
This one is made with their Lucas Blues, which is a drier white.
Raspberry lemonade. Oh, let me see.
It's mostly melted, but it's definitely not overly sweet.
No, that tastes like candy too. Everything that I've tried has been
black cherry's
perfect.
Good.
Oh, you got a black cherry one? Oh, I should have tried that one too. I love how we're just so casually, like, barely even talking, just like, I'm going to try this next one. Do you enjoy watching us just
It's hard
drink
to talk because my tongue is so cold.
One more to go. Americana.
One more, and we have 1, 2, yeah. We just hit up 8 wineries.
So Americana does have 4 options, one being a kid-friendly or a DD-friendly option.
Oh, yeah, right. DDs are a thing too.
Yes, they are. They are a very important part of wineries.
Mm-hmm. How has it been? How has the winery been?
Last one.
Since you guys have had...
Everyone was busy when I went to pick up slushies. Business is definitely picking up. Other than the kind of change that we had a couple of Fridays ago where we were mandated to have food with the tastings, everything has been pretty steady. The food was actually relatively easy for them to add in. Some already had that with their flight kits.
Oh, okay.
And it's different everywhere. Some have a la carte options for apps. Some just have like cheese and cracker on the side. And they can't force you to eat it, but you have to buy it.
It's just silly, you know. Really, they could just say they don't want bars in New York City open, then just say bars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, because obviously there's restaurants / bars, but what they're making the wineries or other restaurants that serve alcohol kind of go through is crazy, and nobody's sure exactly what to do, right?
It's crazy, and there was no notice, really. And I'm in awe at how quickly the wineries were able to put their thinking caps on and figure out a solution.
Right.
You know, some would
Getting
team up
used
with
to
like
it at this
Miranda
point,
cheese.
right? You know, just
Unfortunately,
adjusting on the fly.
Unfortunately, yeah, they're used to it, but every new mandate requires money, and eventually they won't have money to do whatever could be next, you know?
Oh, that's scary.
First it was all tastings have to be seated, and that's not a typical tasting bar atmosphere. So they all had to buy chairs and stools. Now it was adding food, and you
That's
know,
horrible. Is it true that there's a thing that just went on that said now there's going to be no outdoor drinking? Did anybody see that?
I have not heard that yet. I hope that that's not true.
Me too. That's what I was going to say. Did you hear that, Jim? Anything about that?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Good.
This is how rumors start.
Yeah, starting a rumor right now. I'm just saying I heard it from someone else, and I was like, I haven't seen it on Finger Lakes 1, so I don't think it's legit. But they were making a comment about not having anybody drink outdoors, and I thought about you today because I was like,
I hope
Jeez.
not. Some of the wineries still really aren't doing much inside because it's been so nice that they can get tent and have them outside. The open air is better. It's freer, it's healthier, it's cleaner, it's fresher. So, if anything, they would take away indoor, I would think. And that's what Pennsylvania did.
They did?
They lost their indoor rights, or however you want to word it. I don't know if it's because
rights in my own
they
place.
had a spike, or if it was to prevent it because they saw trends in other states. So far, Pennsylvania is not on our travel ban list, luckily.
Like every other place in
34
the world.
total
34 states,
Puerto
DC
Rico and DC.
Puerto Rico.
Yep.
I saw that you guys are doing a virtual Grapes on the Run.
Did you see that? Because I uploaded it to your website.
I sure did.
We do. So I'm just trying to think of ways to have, make fun for people.
How does a virtual race work?
So it's obviously very loose and flexible. The dates are August 8th and 9th, but it's because it's virtual, you actually have all month to complete it. So if you can't run on the 8th or 9th, and you can send in your results, but again, it's just for fun. So
what do they do? Like, what? I didn't even read all over the stuff because I wanted you to tell us. Yeah, I wanted you to tell us.
So they sign up for the run, and they will receive a medal. Like a race medal.
You already get the medal for signing up. I love it.
A to-go wine tumbler, and then I'll also give you a magnet. And racer exclusive discounts at the wineries.
Oh, okay.
And so on the dates or anytime in August, you just run the 5K and submit your results via email or through the Run Sign Up website.
Oh, okay.
And really, you don't have to actually complete it because it's a virtual run. Like, it's just for fun. It's not like you can actually go and be timed.
Right.
But it's something to do because all the races around have been canceled.
People will probably, how has it been?
Yeah.
Like, have you got a lot of sign-ups
already? Yeah, it's been pretty steady and pretty good.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's just something to do to get you outside. It's been a little hot now, but just trying to find something for them to do and think about the wine trail.
Well, it's actually going to cool down a little bit here end of the week and going forward. I can tell you about that. But before, what about, do you have a favorite one that you just tasted? We just tasted so many. I am surprisingly shocked that my favorite, I'll pick two of them, and they were all good. Like, I would drink any of those if I was at any of these wineries. But the two that I surprisingly liked the best, because they're not normally flavors I would like, was the strawberry from Varick.
I thought that was really good, too.
Yeah. And that'd be like, looking at this list, that might be the last one I would think that would be my favorite. And then the raspberry at Hosmer was really good.
I didn't have that.
They were all good. I like the blackberry from Buttonwood Grove. I mean, I could name them all again. They were all good. The Barn Raising Red, we didn't get a chance to talk about too much because it was the last one in Americana. That was the most. That had the most wine taste.
My sangria, I felt, had that most wine taste too. The driest of the bunch.
And who said it's just wine and ice?
Well,
there's nothing added to it.
That might be why, because really that's all I tasted in that one.
It's very wine-like.
Yes.
I do enjoy that, though, but I really loved the black cherry because I hadn't ever had a black cherry. We already discussed I like black cherry.
From Nat.
And the Jackass White was very refreshing, too. Like, I think I've had
Swedish Shell.
I've had that one. I've had Fat Frog Red. I really
I
love
wish
the
I got
strawberry.
to taste the Jackass White from Niagara, only
Look
because
what
I
you
liked
did.
it.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I'll have to stop out and
Yeah, definitely.
grab one. And I very often have a bottle of Swedish Shell Niagara at my house.
Oh, yeah?
There you go.
Well, yeah, I honestly, and the peach, because I've never had a peach one.
Yeah, I don't
peach
love
slushie.
peach a lot, but I very much enjoyed their
I did
slushie
too.
when I sampled it.
And, of course,
How much alcohol do we just consume in those slushies?
I would say
glass
not
and a half of
enough.
wine.
I would say not a lot. I mean, we could have done all 15.
I
and-
mean, so these are 2-ounce cups. We had 8 of them. We had about 16 ounces of slushy, but it's not 100%
So
wine.
probably about 8 ounces of
Yeah,
wine.
maybe.
I enjoyed it.
That's why I
liked
brought
it
the
very much.
crackers also.
The crackers are always
Per
like
the governor,
best.
you have to have the crackers to drink.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
I
Yeah.
see what you
Although-
did.
yeah.
I see what you did.
But also just a cleanse between all the sweet flavors.
I just
Yes,
love
I
how
love it.
versatile these wineries are. And, like, you've been coming to us for how many months now, if you really think about it? It's been a while, and you have been able to bring
Has it
something
been a year?
different.
Yeah.
A year?
Yeah, I
Has
think
it?
I've been doing the Wine Wednesday for about a year now.
What?
I think it was
Wow.
maybe August.
It seems
was the
about
first
right.
time?
Well,
It's
we'll
about a
find
year,
out,
yeah.
and then we'll do something special next week. Maybe we'll bring something for you to taste
Oh,
next
snap.
week.
Oh, we can come up with something for sure.
I mean, there's other things I could bring that aren't actually wine, like fudge.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Varick has like
Cheese.
boozy cake balls.
Yep.
Cake balls
Yeah.
sound great.
I love all
Montezuma has
kinds
Jello
of cheese.
shots now. I
Yep.
saw.
All right. See, we still got to. That's what these people need to understand
Yeah.
is like, if you don't like wine, that doesn't
There's
mean
something
anything.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a
Well, not to
million
mention the
different-
beer and cider.
Right.
Yeah, and Americana Vineyards and Goose Watch both have tap rooms on site, but all of them carry New York State bottled beer.
Okay.
So if you just
hate
want,
wine, you can still go on the wine
you
trail
can
with
still
your
go
friends.
with all your friends and just drink a bottle while they taste.
Don't even have to drink. You can eat all the good food.
Who doesn't like who really just doesn't like wine?
Well, we'll have to ask.
I mean, I
don't
can
know what
understand
viewers-
maybe you don't.
Does a poll pop up in the corner of the screen?
Yes, vote now because the people sitting here are not the right people to answer.
Well, I
that
mean, if you
question.
don't like wine, you got a whole wide variety of different tastes and flavors. Like you have to find one wine that you would like.
Surely there's one, yeah.
Well, and then to eat
Think.
certain foods with wine is
Left over.
makes
Total
the food
difference.
so much better. So I just can't. I don't know if there's anyone out there that just really.
There's got to be.
Doesn't ever don't like any type of wine.
Just totally, yeah.
They shouldn't live around here then. if they
I mean,
don't.
I'm sure there is. You're probably going to get a little bit of hate mail.
No,
There's got to
no.
be some people.
I only
it's
get
just-
hate mail when I talk about President Trump.
Yeah,
It's not for everybody, wine
It
or
is.
him, but
But yeah, so I just love that you have enlightened me on so many things that I wouldn't have tried because I
Mind
always
blown.
stayed in my box and we just
never
want you to keep
ever
coming.
stay in your box when you're visiting wineries.
That's your
Ever.
chance to try different stuff.
I think I want to start bringing some varietals that maybe you haven't tried before, or different ones
Yes.
like Gewürztraminer and
Okay, I
Guignol's
love that.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
Because I brought a lot of common stuff, but
Yeah.
there's different things to try. And if you don't like a 2017 Gewürztraminer, try another vintage because they do change all
Right,
the
yeah,
time.
that's the other fun
depending
part
on the
about it.
weather, the winemaker, whatever. It's
You should
always
bring-
changing.
I'm also requesting a Concord grape
Day?
or Niagara grape type of show, maybe that in the future.
with
Writing
grape
this
pies. Or like the most odd thing that they make, the weirdest flavored drink, I will try it.
So Goose Watch is known for a lot of unique blends. That
That's
you won't see
that's a
other
good way to put
places.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, the most unique
Well,
blend.
yeah.
Oh, I love it. I'm so glad. I hope we can keep you coming around for
I
months
don't
and
plan on
months.
going anywhere. So
That's perfect. But I want Jim to tell us, though, what the weather is going to be like because it has been hot. And
yes,
is it going to
has.
cool down
put
at
it
all?
lightly.
Yeah.
No, it has cooled down already here on Wednesday
True.
around 12:50 p.m. in the Finger Lakes.
It sure has. You're right. It's going to start raining, right? Today it's going to be a lot
Yeah.
of
There's
rain.
a 50% chance we'll get hit with a thunderstorm as the cold front moves through, but going into the weekend, Friday, mostly sunny, high near 81, just a slight chance of a shower. Nice breeze out of the west from 5 to 9 miles per hour. That is a great day.
Yeah, I think so.
Then Friday night, going to be mostly clear, and it's going to get down to 63. Going to be
Oof.
less humid. Going to be nice,
Open your
crisp.
windows.
Open the windows. Give the air
Love that.
conditioners a break. And then Saturday's my pick day. Mostly sunny, high near 85. And then, again, cooling down a little bit overnight on Saturday night down to 66. But Sunday looks like we might get some rain. There's a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high near 81. And then looking forward to next week, right now, it's still a ways away. They're saying 82 degrees and partly sunny on Monday with a 40% chance of rain. And then I had to throw in Tuesday's high temperatures, only expected to be 78.
Ooh,
Get your coats out.
Does that mean that summer's already coming to an end?
No, it just means our
you
heat
got
wave
August,
came
but
to an end.
August will go by quick. It'll be September, and we'll see if the kids go back to school. And that, my favorite winery season is fall.
Yes.
It probably most everybody's is.
Most everyone's,
And
yeah.
so I'm hoping that there's some normalcy there, too, come September and October.
Hopefully. And speaking of some normalcy, I can dive into that. Some of the wineries are still able to host some of their events in a new normal fashion, social distancing, safety, and hopefully that extends into the fall with some more harvest events.
Yes.
That they already had planned. Hopefully they can just tweak them some. If you're wanting to do something this weekend,
please tell us.
Quite a list for you. It's not that bad. So every Friday night at Buttonwood from 5:30 to 8:30. My tongue is numb from the Slushies, I swear. They have extended hours with live music, and this weekend it's actually the Sim Redmond Trio.
Which
is a very popular band.
Yeah.
Yep. Although we are now in the Footloose era, and you are not allowed to dance. That is an actual rule.
What?
Because you can't get up and dance.
That is
Not
so
even
ridiculous.
Maybe if you have your mask on.
Now, I was
Yeah,
down
I
the
was
road
gonna
from
say.
Buttonwood last weekend at the Boatyard Beer Garden, and there was a band there, and there were people dancing.
Yeah.
If you can dance with your mask on, so be it. But that sounds like a task right there.
Yeah, for sure. I can
breathing.
really breathe with it.
Yeah.
On Saturdays, Buttonwood also has music on their deck from 1 to 4.
Is this their first time back with the music this weekend, or have
No,
they been doing it?
They've been doing it
that's what they're known
since
for.
early
Yeah, it's
July.
been a few
They
weeks.
just weren't doing it when I was on last.
Right.
Okay.
And on Sunday, Hosmer offers music and mimosas from 1 to 4. And so, yes, they have
Perfect.
like 3 to 4 different mimosas to try.
Oh,
Which
perfect.
should I make a note to bring?
Yes, please.
Bring a mimosa day.
Oh, yes.
So we got plenty of ideas
Yeah.
to get us through the pandemic.
And there's 2 events on Saturday. Hosmer is doing their 35th anniversary party with hot dogs and gin. that band.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
with
band.
the
Young
autistic
guy.
guitar player kid.
Yep.
That's amazing. That band is.
I literally thought you meant like that's what the event was.
I mean, I'm
Hot
not opposed
dogs
to
and
that
gin.
either, but that's
like-
the band. He's like 10.
What?
Yeah. Well, he's older now, isn't he? A little
I
bit
don't
older.
know. He might have been 10 when I first heard about him.
Yeah, no, amazing. He can play any guitar
Yep.
solo
Oh,
from
that's
the greats
awesome.
like
Yep.
Stevie Ray Vaughan or Jimmy, who you name it.
And that's where you said
That's at Hosmer. And then Varick is doing their 2nd annual Psychics and Spirits event.
Ooh.
So it's free to attend. You do have to pay for the readings, and the readings are for fun, obviously.
Do you guys believe in the psychic readings?
Yes, to an extent, I do. I love that stuff. I want it to be more real. I feel like I want people to have these powers and abilities. I don't know.
Well, you're also saying that, that when someone dies, that their spirits are able to communicate with this world still.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So if you're comfortable.
I am
That's
absolutely
your
comfortable with
position.
that. I am comfortable with that.
Hey,
100%.
who knows? Who knows what's going on? What
we
happens?
don't know.
Maybe I'm just like in a higher realm of believing than you guys.
Maybe.
Finish that on that one.
On that note.
On that note.
But so, there's still stuff to do, and I hope that I hope we don't have a regression in phases. I hope we don't have things taken away from us.
Me neither.
Second wave.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm so
But I
scared
hope
about.
that fall will bring more harvest-friendly events.
I hope so
like
too.
that. And
Because I miss that stuff.
The yards are big, as long as everyone is spaced out accordingly. Hopefully they can host more things.
The simple fact remains true as well, that if all of America just spent 2 weeks separate from everybody in quarantine, that there would be no virus, right?
Well,
in theory, I think.
Yeah, I mean, then, assuming that no other people are coming in and out of the country, but...
The rebels, though, would never. All the rebellious people in the world can't do it.
No.
It's sad
But
world
there's
we're
probably
living
a
in.
way to manipulate them into doing it.
Oh, of course there is.
Pay them.
You
Do
know who
not
the man
stay
to do it
home
is?
at
It's
all.
Trump.
Yes. You are not allowed at your home.
Absolutely not. And they're like, that's the only place I want to be.
That's it. That's where I'm going. Well, yeah, that is great. So there are events that people can start getting out to
Yep.
and doing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys doing anything specific this weekend now that there are some events that you can start attending?
No, she just mentioned the music.
Yeah,
Buttonwood.
I mean, yeah,
That'd be
that
fun.
sounds great.
Personally, I don't have a plan. I'm just kind of winging it.
Yeah, honestly, just think a year ago when you were on here, I had something going on every weekend, and now it's like weird.
It's kind of nice, though.
It is.
Isn't it a little bit?
It is to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing 36 holes of golf Friday with one of my friends from out of
That's a
town
lot
who's
of
up.
holes.
Oh, I have a golf tournament.
Oh, you're playing in the Nasty Money?
Nasty money.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm about to win. Woo. Great one.
Yeah, and then we had a deck installed by the pool, and shout out to Mike Trickler and Tony Ryko. Excellent deck.
I can't wait to see it. You have to take pictures.
I have a
and
picture,
to show
but I
us.
can't share it.
Oh.
Well, it's not. It's on
Why? That's yeah.
Well, I mean,
Because
it's
I have
not
it ready
into
to
our
share.
workflow at the moment.
Oh, okay. It's like, what is on the deck?
But now
that
I
is
have to
so
do other
risky?
things. Like I think I'm going to try to build a patio. Like I'm going to do it.
You are? All right, you could do it. I think
I
you
know I
can do
can.
it.
It's just like it's a tremendous amount of work. It's going to be a pretty decent sized patio.
You could do it.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm probably going to
that's your
start that whole deal on Saturday, and then Sunday, golf in the morning, and maybe more patio.
So golf and buildings
Yeah.
Yeah.
on his agenda.
I think I just have golf and yeah, I don't know. It's
I
gonna
want
be
to go to a
long
restaurant. I got graduation party too.
term. Oh yeah. So you're the one with all the plans this weekend.
I guess so.
You're the busy man.
My plan is to sleep in. After
say
that,
that
I have
too.
no idea.
I always say that too, and then oddly, my dog wants to wake me up earlier than ever. Any other time during the week, she doesn't want to get up at all, but on the weekends,
Of
she
course,
does.
of course.
You know, but really, like, we went through the time pretty quick.
Yeah,
it's
that was
already
fast.
already time for us to go. I am very much loving. I only had one kind of little spillage
That's
here,
okay.
and I'm pretty proud of myself for that.
Thanks for putting this together. I mean,
You're welcome.
obviously it's not that easy, especially with a week like this week, but it's top notch.
It is
Yeah.
top notch, and I am excited to go and get some more slushies if this weather
Definitely.
stays nice and warm. And that's, again, like
It'll
I said,
be warm enough for a slushie.
all the time
Even
we have.
76. That'll be the perfect slushie day because it won't melt.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you want ice cream when it's hot, but it melts immediately.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a cool
Same thing
75
applies
is
to the
like
slushies.
perfect.
Yeah, I agree. And I can't wait to see what she has next for us next month.
Sure.
And thank you for joining us,
You're
as
welcome.
always.
Thank
Thank
you for
you,
having me.
everybody out
See
there
you in a
that was
month.
watching. If you enjoyed the show, you can click like, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back next Wednesday, of course. And until then, have a great weekend here in the Finger Lakes.
And first day of August. on
August,
Saturday.
yeah.